Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to Caravan SandWitch. And where we left off in the previous one, we of course finished up a lot of missions. We're getting very close to ending up the journey, I think, because as you guys can see, we are no longer getting some of these time-based missions. So these are not happening anymore. We can now just focus on upgrading our vehicle if we have, of course, the right materials. But I think we already got the fun upgrade to our vehicle. Currently, as you guys can see, we're actually attaching things that we're getting from the game, right? So when you're doing like quests, you're getting all these collectibles that you can attach to the vehicle, and I absolutely love it. So today we're gonna be focusing on another mission here. Let's see, we got this fella that I think I'm actually going to start tracking down and make my way towards the froggy here, right? This is gonna be another mission we gotta complete, and this fella is all the way to this side. That is somewhere I gotta go to. Now in the meantime, as I go there, I also notice that there are two question marks over here. I do have the ability to use the power now, so I may just want to go to that thing. I also know now that a glitch has been fixed inside the cave over here, and you can now make your way to discover this question mark. So that is going to be something I'm going to want to do. But in the meantime, let me make my way to these two question marks over here, to the left side, unlock them, and then carry on with the main journey. Not really the main journey, but more like the side quest, right, with the frog, I want to say. So I will have to climb up to the top on this side. Let me use the vehicle while we're at it. Why not? I don't want to go on foot because we are going to have to do some stuff there. There's so many things in this game to do. It's awesome. I've been having an absolute blast playing this game, to be honest. But it does feel like we are getting close to the end of the journey here. It definitely feels like that. Not to mention, as you guys know in the previous episode, we managed to collect this thing. So we got this one, right? What this does is basically providing power, as y'all can see. So now, we finally have power. Now, let me scan real fast to see what we got here. That one is already turned on. I think, actually, in order to make it all the way to the top... the problem is, the vehicle cannot really climb up here, yeah. I don't really have a path to go up there. So the only way I can get up is by simply doing a little bit of this and connect to that. That's basically giving power, right? That's what I want to do. Alright, hold up. Let me see if I can hop on the vehicle and use the zip line. As this is now going to activate the bridge. Right on this side. Oh, actually not yet. Hold up. I got to press this one. There we go. And now we can cross. Awesome. Awesome indeed. Oh, these are giving me messages from Garance. What? There's a message from Garance. Neffel, we don't resonate so much in the end. I'm doing this for Cialo, not because I'm having fun. Do what? Study to become a space pilot? Oh, these are secret messages that you're collecting. So apparently you can collect a lot of them from all these things. Interesting. Wait, what is this place? Oh, we got another music. So this one was one of the question marks, right? Yeah, and the next one's gonna be here. Probably kind of like a spot for admiring the view. So what is this gonna do? Oh, this one is another one of these things that activates and of course allows the connection to pass through. I get it now. Okay, so that's what this was. All right. In that case, I think, if I'm not mistaken, the other question mark might be all the way over here. Yes, it is. There we go. This might be actually the highest point you can climb on. Man, this game has been so peaceful. I've actually played this game every single morning, right, ever since it came out. Just kind of like waking up, setting up, and getting myself a coffee, and getting to play the game. I love it. It is not going to be the longest journey ever, right? It's going to be a very short adventure, but I'm just absolutely loving the look of it. Sometimes, you know, it's really awesome to just play like a really action-packed game with a lot of combat and everything. But from time to time, I do like to take a break from those type of games and enjoy a game like this one that's very peaceful, no combat, no nothing, just exploration and enjoying the world that the developers created. And that is exactly what Caravan SandWitch is providing here. All right, we got the question mark, we got the viewpoint, we got the radio station. All I gotta do now is just make my way back to my vehicle, as I don't think I will be able to find anything here. Now, apparently there's a lot of those controls that I haven't really checked out. So I'm definitely gonna have to go back and forth to try to check them all out eventually, right? Oh, hold up. I know that here we had those two robots. Oh, not to mention this entrance here. But I cannot get inside this one. But I want to say that here we had these two robots that unfortunately shut down. Can I get their consciousness? I don't think so, right? It's not really showing on the map, so I don't think you can get it. Yeah, you cannot. Oh, that's sad. I would have loved to get their consciousness. Okay, in that case, we do have another building over here we can go ahead and check out. So where is the other control? There's a radio there, but I've already collected that one, yeah. Was there like another control here? Like another one of those control boxes? Oh yeah, there is this one. And I think the way you gotta do these toasters, you gotta first of all hack them, and then you can collect the information out of them. There's a message from Garant, exactly. I've been thinking a lot about our discussion last time. You were right about Neffel. You put words to what I was feeling, and I want to thank you for that. I don't know if I should read all these messages. I don't know if Garant was this close to Rose. Hey, don't worry about it. Just read them. That's fine. And I think if I'm not mistaken, there was one all the way on top of this tower as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is also part of a the completionist, right? If you want to complete everything there is, you gotta read through all these messages eventually. And not only that, but this is also giving us a little bit of a backstory about Garance. So that is good. So here... Oh wait, I didn't hack this one? Probably not. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I didn't hack it, that's why. Alright, now let me make my way to it. There we go. There are a message from Gareth for me. Hey Saj, don't worry about me. Space City is not that bad. I promise you will explain the cargo spaceship's takeoff procedure as soon as I get back. I love it very much. She wrote that when she left the first time. I was so devastated that Dad and Pop asked her to reassure me. I love it very much, Gareth. Man, I absolutely love this van. It's just so good. Very enjoyable to play with. Absolutely enjoyable. Okay. Let us see what else we got here. This door is going to be something we're going to have to open up eventually. But for now, I just wanted to use this device. The toaster there is already scanned. Let me go ahead and read, I guess, the message out of it. Their message. I'll spend the night at Rose's, so you don't want to. You should have to wait for me for dinner. There are no time to catch up over a cup of tea. Rose and Garant spent the entire evening talking, and that should be everything for now. All right, let's keep it going then. Now, as you guys can see, there's also an entrance inside over here. But I cannot trigger this one unless I get myself another power. So I know what I gotta do. I just gotta collect some more stuff. Alright, let us see here. Next up, I gotta go right over here to Labotech. So what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna hop out and use this one instead. There we go. Because this is basically like a fast travel device, right? And I see that two of them are active. That one is active and this one is active. There we go. And this one actually takes me back to this side. Interesting. Now, do I have another key to activate another tower, I wonder? Hold up. What's my mission about? Exploring the residential... I gotta go to the residential area and explore some more. That's what I gotta do. Because this one basically is active, but only one of it is active, right? That one on the left side. This one doesn't work. Oh, wait, I had another card. Okay. So this one triggers another one. And that one, that electricity goes all the way up to here. I think it goes to the residential area. So maybe now I will be able to go to the residential area and explore it. I wonder if I now activated the teleporter itself. I wonder. Hold up, I activated this music, right? I did, but I'm missing one point of interest here. Hold up. Let me make my way to the little frog. I want to finish with the little frog so far. And then I'm going to carry on with the missions here. I also have to return to this place as well, eventually. But from where I know, the little frog is not that way. The other way. This way. I already got the resource from this one, so let's go. Sorry, okay, so the frog should be on this side somewhere. Yeah, I already see him. Luckily, he's very green, so he actually stands out from all these muted down colors. Hey, bud, what are you doing? Great, you're here. You need a high spot? Yeah, I have to take pictures of the appendix of my studies. I need to take pictures of these interesting conveyor belts. Conveyor belts. Oh, you mean the assembly lines? If you say so. Anyway, this route is impressive, and there are a lot of vehicles which seem to have been used to move around. There's got to be something interesting about this place. How do the other Renos see you as studies project? Well, Rena and Fuscas don't know I'm here, but it's fine. They're old Renatas. Unlike in your culture, younger Renatas know better than the older ones. And in my case, I need to expand my kind's knowledge. You're lucky. I'll be considered as an adult of this year. Then again, human babies are way less resourceful. Anyway, tell me once you found some stuff. Oh, I actually already did? I think I already did collect it. I remember where I collected it from this side, yeah. We finally know what happened to the here. It's really interesting. What do you think the purpose of this ruin was? Delivery relay? Delivery? I never heard of that. It was a factory of high-tech devices, like mirrors that capture solar energy, solar panels? Yeah, it should be something like that. Did you see what is written in the old boxes outside? Helios. Yeah, Helios project. My grandparents were working on that before losing their jobs. It's the biggest project that humanity has ever engaged in, exploiting all the energy of the star. You know a lot of study assistants. Well, maybe this factory used to make elements of the Dyson cloud around the sun? Yeah, that's exactly what the archives say. That's so interesting. What are these vehicles used for? Nice, you're following. These are vehicles for transporting resources. They were looking for resources needed for the factory in the mines. You know, since the consortium came, Sigalo is like the Gruyere cheese. It's also why you have to hide in caves. Exactly. What happens is really terrible. But the past is the past. I personally need to focus on the future. I still have to pull all the details in order to I still have to pull out more details. We made progress. Oh, hold up. He's calling again. I forgot a boot, Saj. Huh. I think he actually moved somewhere else, right? Where is he? Oh, he's right here. So I gotta go to the docks next and collect probably another one of those resources. I don't remember if I collected it from here. Maybe not, because I see that I have a landmark. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and check it out. But first, I think I'm actually missing something over here, because I do have another one of these check marks. Ooh, hold up. There's a spot there that I can go inside. Give me a second. Let me go ahead and do it right now. Because you can actually hack this one. There we go. And apparently you can also hack a toaster. There we go. Let me go ahead and check out the toaster first, because the toaster is going to have a little bit more information for my sister. There's a message from Garance from Neffel. How is the path calculating going? Not that I don't trust you, but you know. I just want to make sure that we get the spaceship to school in one piece. Her spaceship, she seemed so proud to ride it. She was also allowed to use it to go back home. They were planning to go on a dangerous mission together. I have a feeling this underground thingamajig, the marker that I just placed here, is probably for the underground thingamajig, right? As I don't believe there is anything else all the way to the top. I mean, of course I can go, but... pretty sure there's nothing here that we need. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got everything from this side. This one is turning it off and on. And if I go over here, there are no more controls you gotta turn on. Alright, in that case, let me make my way back down. Nothing here that we need. No. I mean, I guess I can jump like that, yeah. Because I want to go in the vehicle, right? I want to go inside this building and see what it's all about. I think that's why I actually placed the marker. Because this was actually not popping up previously. Ooh, the Labotech basement. Look at this. What? I absolutely love discovering new places. It's so good. Alright, not sure what that is. Let's keep it going. Oh, there's one of those things that requires power. So I will need to bring the van over. Okay, hold up. Let me bring the van over then. Because these underground places apparently are pretty big. Big enough for using the vehicle, the van. I'm not sure if I'm gonna still need resources because I'm still collecting a lot, right? I cannot really make any more things for my van, but still collecting a lot more. So maybe we're gonna need it for something else, I don't know. That's why we're collecting so many still. Although we're finished with everything. Hold up. Connect. Oh, there we go. So this is providing power. I knew it. So I'm guessing this is opening up a door. And I think if I'm not mistaken, yeah, that robot over there at the bottom, that may be the one that I need to collect the consciousness from. There we go. Okay, that is on. This one should be opening up the door. So I'm guessing I can make my way to that robot from here. Yes, we can. Look at this thing. This actually is pretty epic. Reminds me a little bit of Wall-E. So cool. Go away, organic being. I will deactivate myself before going back to those mines. Okay. And if I offer you to go to a surface instead? Awakened robots from the refuge want to create a server to save Sigalo's robots. Are you talking about those refuge fanatics? I detected a few transmissions. They want to create a singularity on Sigalo. What? That's not what they told me. Yeah, and maybe we'll have some anti-robot commandos coming? The consortium isn't joking around with the kind of thing. But to be honest, I don't even care anymore. Alright, copy me into your device and let's get on with it. I've been waiting to meet with another living being for 40 years, and it's just had to be a human. Listen, I'm doing the best I can. Now, get inside, please. What the heck was that? Anyway, got ourselves another one of these spirits collected, I guess. Why do I keep on saying spirits? They're not spirits. They're just consciousnesses. Alright, let me head on back out. Right through here. Ooh. Ooh, there's a purple light over there. So I might have a little bit more to collect if I grab that thing. Yeah, let's do that, let's do that. Hold up. There's a light one. So I think if I use the zip line over here, I might be able to get another purple one. Which we are gonna have 10 eventually. Again, as I was saying, I don't know if I need any more materials because I haven't really got any information about that. But I believe that we might actually need it eventually. That's why I'm still collecting it. Although we've done with all the accessories we added to the vehicle, pretty sure we're gonna need it for something else. Alright, so this part is done. Next, let me check the map. So the Labotech is completely done here. We got the Aqueduct. But the Froggy is on this side. And you also, of course, have another landmark, right? So let me make my way to this landmark since we have it. Here's another purple one here. Are you kidding me, game? Hold up a minute. I think I can connect to this and go grab it. Man, this has been, the mechanics here have been super, super awesome to work with. And what I love about this game is that it works perfectly. I had no issues whatsoever. No bugs, no crashes, no nothing. It's just spectacular. Here we go. We got more purple components. The exceptional ones. As I was saying, I'm pretty sure I gotta return to this one because I never went inside that tower. And I have a feeling that's where I'm gonna be getting maybe something more. But for now, let me make my way to this other side. If I check my inventory, yeah, you guys can see that I have the duck's archives already collected. So all I gotta do is just again give them to the little froggy. And the last one is probably gonna be the one in the tower over here. Here actually. Oh wait, where is it? Oh, that one actually, yeah. Because I've never been inside that tower. And that is the only place that I can think of right now. Ooh, did I collect everything from this spot? I may have not. Oh yeah, look at that. There are quite a few things around here. There we go. Awesome. It's really the secret station to chillax and to the max. I imagine that the nomads must have had a lot of fun here. Just enjoying a little evening out with the friends, looking up at the sky, listening to the crickets, symphonies. I feel sentimental about it, even though I've never done it. Weird. Alright, so that's all we came here for. Got ourselves a little bit more resource. And the dock I can already spot. Let us see what we got here. As I was saying, I'm not gonna have to go through this one anymore because I already collected everything there was. Unless I didn't, I guess. Now, it looks like I'm not detecting anything with the scanner. Actually, there are some components. So I gotta get all the way to the top there. So before I'm gonna chat with him and give him what he requests because I already have it. Let me see if I can... Oh, there is a spot for powering it up. Okay. Let us see. Let us see. Okay, so that one is getting powered up right now. Interesting. Oh, I can actually also use this one. The problem is, this ain't gonna work. Yeah, I knew it. I gotta find a different way to climb up here. And I know that in order to climb up, you can actually use these big containers. I've already done this before. But I guess I never managed to go inside there, right? As I never had the current ability for the van previously. That's why I couldn't really collect everything there was. So let me try this again and see what it's all about. Ah, yes, exactly. You can now interact with that door. And I absolutely also love the idea of having to turn off all these towers so that eventually you unlock more of the map and of course you get to explore more and discover more. I really love the way the game has been built. It's really, really fun. It's definitely been super duper fun, that's for sure. Alright, let me keep on going through here. Through this side. And there we go. Finally, we made it in. Whatever the job, the paperwork is always done last. Hey, this looks like a memo. That goes for the consortium, board of directors too. They allow them to completely disregard the ecological environmental standards. How can that be? It appears that they are going to pay all the fines that were imposed and compensate for the emissions and biodiversity loss. By investigating in the huge natural reserve in space, or more like investing? That is crazy. Truth is, they weren't concerned about any of that. Whatever it is today or 40 years ago. Ooh, okay, so that one was another memo. I'm guessing that was all we had to come here for, right? That memo. Alright. I should have actually scanned for more of those devices, though. Which, unfortunately, I did not. But, is that gonna have, like, a control for me? I've already collected this one. Yeah, I've already collected this one. And there's no controls on this side. Okay, let me go back to my my car. Let me also activate the scanner here. Is there no control? No toaster? Seriously? Not seeing a single toaster. Oh, it's right here. I must have already hacked it, but I've never read it. So let me check it out. There's a message from Garant for Pop. Tell me you won't forget to show her the pictures I sent you. To be honest, I feel bad for her. I also miss her a lot. Poor Saj. She still has so much to experience in life. I still have pictures in my room. She sent me selfies that she took during her first week at school. She wanted to show me that she was alive and well. And now, I've been waiting for pictures for 6 whole years. Alright, buddy. Let me give you the thing, because I already have it. There you are, Saj. It took you long enough. So today's plan is to tackle the docks? Why is that? Well, it's an inevitable step for my studies, Saj. I don't think that the consortium was into cruising. Look at the size of these huge concrete monsters. I'd love to know what this port was. With all these containers, I'd say it's a port made for storage. We're only seeing the surface of the whole thing. We need to uncover the core of its system. As a researcher, it's necessary that I find sources for my theories. And I plan to get those sources with the gadgets and your mobility. I already have them. Oh, wonderful. That's all I waited for. By the way, I found him in a trash container that was ready to be shipped out. The consortium may have wanted to hide its secret before leaving. Maybe. Everything makes sense now. I bet you don't know what these containers used to hold. I was sure about it, but it's actually not in that case. They actually held giant capsule parts. According to the reports I'm reading, the whole planet is full of factories. That's not new. The consortium was already exploiting all of Sigalo. Sorry, I only have access to our local mycelium network. I couldn't be sure about it earlier. Each part of the planet had a specific role. And what was the role of this one? Well, it seems that we are in the region called TARAASK. Yeah, the TARAASK. You know, it's in the machine that caused the incident and the storm. Yeah, is that what you call the anomaly? According to the archives, TARAASK means Tactical Automation Revolutionary Astronomical Armament System of Kinetic Devices. I think I heard it's a huge electromagnetic cannon that launches stuff. Yeah, that's what the satellite was for. It was used to calibrate the cannon. The Labotech factory made modules meant to be sent. As for the docks, well, they used to receive capsule parts. They were wrapped around those modules. We're almost there, but we still need to understand what the TARAASK is exactly. Are you sure that we're not tackling a subject that is beyond us? Absolutely not, Saj. I'll give you another meeting point soon. Alright, and I think he's gonna give it to me right now. There we go. And the next one is gonna be at the Aqueduct, as I was saying. Okay, perfect. Not to mention, I also have the point of interest, which is probably gonna be on top of the tower from where I remember. Okay. Cool. Let me also remove this one. We don't need it. Actually, there is an underground spot here. Hold up a minute. So that's a platform. A neon. Oh, wait. Is it this? The spot that I gotta go for? Have I been here before? I've actually been here before, yeah. This is where I collected the first robot, right? If I go for my, not the first robot, I want to say the first consciousness. We got 3 of them so far. I don't know why it's saying 2, because we got 3. So yeah, this is where I got the first one. I'm pretty sure I got one from here. And then we got one from the Labotech, right? So these are the 3 ones that we got so far. So I'm going to be guessing there's going to be one, yeah, exactly. Here. One over here. But if I go for the information, I need 6. Oh no, I need 5. So those are the last 2 ones. Okay, we're good then. Let's keep it going. Slowly but surely, we're going to be completing the game, and I absolutely love it. I also love how everything is forming together. We got to meet the people, we got to meet the locals, we got to make friends. Really cool. Really, really cool journey so far. Okay, this one is the refuge for the robots, where I got to bring the consciousness, all of them. But I don't have all of them just yet. Ooh, not to mention, there's another toaster over there. You know what? I could go and check it out right now so I don't forget. So that being said, let me just go ahead and do that. I love that we have this ability to kind of like connect our very own poles here. And make my way up. Love it. There's a message from Garance from Neffel. As soon as something becomes less profitable, the consortium just leaves everything, even the people. Do you get what I mean here? We need to give them a reason to help us. To help us for what? Neffel and Garance sent to Space City to study. I never knew that they wanted to help Sigalo. Hey, there he is. So in here, I'm guessing I did not collect any information, so we are gonna have to go ahead and collect this one, right? If I go in my inventory, I no longer have... Actually, I do have one. The mycelium converter. Oh, never mind. This one is mycelium converter. Never mind. It's not what I needed. Saj, my favorite assistant. How did you get up there? Hey, it took time to climb up here, but it's got a great view of the capsules. Look at that, Saj. These capsules coming from containers in the docks, but they look empty. Yeah, that's because they've never been used. However, I feel like the ruin right next to them is the key that we're looking for. So I guess I'll need to explore every nook and cranny to look for the archives. You're smart. I'm sure you go far, Saj. If you find the information I need, I'll be free from the duties, Saj. And we'll have a big party to celebrate the end of my studies. A party? Yeah. Did you really think that we would finish this and just part with a simple goodbye? For a young green artist such as I, an achievement like this is one of a rite of a passage. Anyway, let's talk about this later. You should just go ahead and find the Aqueduct archives first. Which, of course, as you guys can see, we do not have. Alright. So first of all, there's a platform. And there's that toaster. I think there is a pole here that I can use to climb up. So let's do that. Man, I love that we have this ability. Look at that. Makes exploration so much easier. And by saying that, that doesn't mean that the exploration I hate it or anything like that. It's just, you know, it's just making it easier. That's all. There's a message, but it's for Garance from an unknown contact. You have no idea how bad the situation is. Go back to Space City before it's too late. You're putting yourself at risk. This is the last warning. That's scary. Someone's threatening Neffel and Garance, but who can it be? And why has no one mentioned it? I wonder if it was the SandWitch. I wonder. Alright, that part has been done, but I gotta get on top of this one actually, so I gotta go there. And to get on top of the structure, I gotta go through this side over here. Alright. And now I can use the zip lines on this side. We're already up to 13 of these exceptional parts, so that is awesome. Again, I don't know if I'm gonna need them or not. It's fine. Just still collecting them. And we also have a viewpoint. There we go. Is this gonna be the last one? I don't even know how many we still need to find of these viewpoints. actually might not be the last one. Because there's also another one of those question marks in the frog cave. Although I already collected a viewpoint in the frog cave, so maybe that's something else. Okay, there we go. That is done. So if I check the map, yeah, there's just one more question mark that we got to go ahead and grab. And that one is another point of interest, but it's not a viewpoint. So that it might even be like a radio for music. I don't know. And that may be the last one. Yeah, other than that, we got all the question marks collected. So that's cool. Okay, hold up. Let me grab the red one here. And there's the parts that we needed. Awesome. The Aqueduct archives. These must be the archives Hyla was looking for. I should bring them to her. Yeah, hold up, hold up. Turn this on as well. To lower down the ladder. Nothing over here. Oh gosh. And then this one is going to open up some more. I already collected the thing from the spaceship, yeah. Alright, turn this on. Make my way to the ship. And let us see what it's all about. I've done a lot of exploration here to grab all this stuff. Here are the archives. I hope that's the last one. When I think I almost recruited Oliver in the first place. I'm so glad you came back. Saj, we made it! What was the purpose of the aqueduct, in your opinion? To combine receptacle relays? It's indeed mentioned in the archives, but that would mean that it has nothing to do with our studies. It seems that this aqueduct actually had two purposes. The first was to be the main operational center of the region. This way, engineers could monitor docks like Labotech, as well as all their robots. But the second function is more interesting. It seems like the aqueduct is the entrance of a tunnel leading to the TARAASK. I guess it collapsed since then, but do you realize what this could be? Capsules were going through this tunnel? Exactly. Mines were sending resources to Labotech in order to rebuild the Helios modules. Docks would receive the capsules parts that would later be wrapped around the Helios modules. Capsule would then go to the aqueduct before being sent to TARAASK, and the satellite was there to make sure that the TARAASK had the right coordinates for the launch. And the TARAASK, well, once loaded, it will launch capsules right into the sun. This was the most important machine in to the consortium. So do you think that the reason they left after the incident? Yeah, the last report showed it will cost a fortune to have the machine repaired. It seems like the production line stopped being profitable enough. Oh, and it's also written that there were almost no facilities around the TARAASK because of its magnetic strength. It seems like the other parts of the planet were way more industrial than this one. It gives me the creeps. All of that just for this. For the Helios project. For billions of modules in orbit around the sun. For boundless energy, supplies, and supporting space cities' lifestyle. Dying out and eroding planets and living when it's not profitable for them anymore. That's exactly how it is, Saj. I will never forgive the consortium, just like all the other Reinatas, but we have to move on. Anyway, my studies here are now ready. I have a party to set up. You have your head screwed up, alright? Always, Saj. Reinatas can detect magnetic poles. Meet me at the caves so we can party, I guess. Awesome, we're finally done. Alright, so now all I gotta do is just return. Woohoo! This has been so much work. So, with everything collected on this side and the docks, yeah, we just now have to return to this side over here. And this is also gonna be the path for the residential area. So let's keep it going. Oh, I'm also noticing some more purple stuff on the other side, on the other tower. Oh, and that one actually has a connection that I think I did not turn on, because if I turn it on, I will be able to send the connection exactly. I will be able to send the connection to the residential area. Actually, it is turned on. Oh, maybe the one in the residential area is not turned on. That's why it's not connecting. Exactly. Let me just go up here, because I know that you can still activate something extra here. Let me just hack that. Let me also hack the toaster. And let me check it out. Oh, never mind. It is passing through and going to residential area. So it is working. There we go. That is complete. Where's the toaster? Oh, it's higher. There's a message from Garrett for Neffel. I told Saj that there is a horrible machine on the ground and that the ruins are the only parts of it that are above the ground. I hope it will be enough to dissuade her from going underground. I know you don't like it when I lie to her this way, but I don't want anything to happen to her. She was worried about me. But she has a point. I was always reckless when exploring the ruins. The thing is, this whole huge machine thing has only made me more interested. Sorry, Garrett. So yeah, the power is going through, right? So we're gonna have to go ahead and check it out and see what that's all about. I will have to return here, but for now, let me just go to the little frogs, the caves, and I guess have the potty. Okay, another toasted that I did not do, so let's do that one as well. There's a message from Garrett to Dad. Yes, I just left the Renatas. There was no signal, sorry for that. I'm happy I could see the Fuscus one last time before leaving. I'm scared it'll bring us apart. Will you teach me how to play the guitar too? Fuscus was trying to teach Garrett how to play an instrument, but it was too big for her. It's been years since I last heard Dad play guitar. There we go. I love the look of this cave. It's just so good. The colors and everything. The environment of this place is definitely one of my favorite ones. I mean, look how beautiful this looks. Absolutely spectacular. I really wish that I could actually experience photo mode in this game, to be honest. I know that photo mode is going to be coming, but it's going to be coming a little bit later on. By the time of that, it's going to be coming out, I will be done with the game. Saj, you came. We were waiting for you. Thank you for waiting. Come on, I wouldn't have been able to finish my studies if it weren't for you. I owe you everything, Saj. Let's go. Hilla, you didn't even tell us you would go out on an expedition. We got scared knowing you were out this the whole time, but Hilla did a great job. Exactly, we're proud of you. Your work will be very useful for our new beginning. So you're not mad at Hilla? Mad? Of course not. They're free to do whatever they want. More than everyone else, Hilla has the right to say anything about what our community is supposed to do. Unlike humans, young Renatas are born with their ancestors' knowledge. Young people are the ones making our kind progress. And what progress is it? We know way more about the outside world than before. Just like all the other Renatas before you, you accomplished your first achievement. You grew up with the mycelium. You've read it in its entirety. It's now time for you to add your contribution. Here's your instrument, Hilla. Every Renata owns an instrument to talk to the mycelium and write information in it. I've worked on it since you were a Tito, in anticipation for this very day. This guitar is beautiful, Fuscus, but know that this instrument is not an easy one. You will need to practice for a while. I will. And once I'm ready, I will write my studies in the mycelium. Congratulations, Hilla. It was a pleasure helping you. Wait, Saj, don't you think we forgot about your contribution? Hilla told us you worked hard to find the archives they needed. So here's a copy of Hilla's guitar, but no Tito is big enough to use it yet. I'd like you to have it. Hey, I'm also getting guitar? Seriously? I'm guessing I'm going to be adding it to my vehicle, right? I don't know what to sing. Thank you. No, thank you. Anyway, my eyes are starting to get wet now. I have an instrument to learn and studies to write down. Finally, we've done. We have completed the journey. Awesome. And of course, the next one is going to be the consciousness before I'm going to be heading out and finally finishing up the game, I guess. Saj, did you see my guitar? It's beautiful, but is it too big for you? A bit, yeah, but that's normal. Renatas keep growing their whole life. Can you explain the Renata's life cycle? Well, in 80 years, I'll be as big as Fuscus. Fuscus is 80 years old? Of course. Unlike humans, Renatas don't die of old age. But I thought Renatas were buried in the desert. Yeah, well, it is our culture. In the end, our lives is a celebration. Those Renatas reached an age where they were starting to be a burden on the community. We can all decide where we want to go, and our tombs are used as knots in the mycelium network. The mycelium spreads in your remains? Yes and no at the same time. A buried Renata is not really dead. They just become mycelium. There are also some Renatas that decide to stay among us. For example, Grapopo never did their ritual. After the Consortium's arrival, the mycelium was almost entirely destroyed. The knowledge of millions of Renata generations got lost. Grapopo decided to stay with us to share the memory and rewrite the new mycelium. And that's why we're going to bury ourselves in the desert. We want to spread our network. Are there other Renatas communities? Well, according to the nomads, there are a lot of them. But they are facing the same problem as us. One day, we'll connect all the networks together and we'll be able to save Sigalo in our planet again. How was Sigalo before the exploration? Well, Grapopo engraved a few of their visions of the world in their childhood in our mycelium. The planet was really humid. It was a huge swamp. Our civilization was all over the planet and we lived outside. We had cities, transportation, billions of people. The Consortium hadn't really found the right soil for the work. It seems like there's no convenient place for the machines. They dried up the whole surface. The sand of this desert is made of the ruins of our world. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's not your fault, Saj. We know all humans are not as terrible as that, but we're still here. I can't wait to give my body to the mycelium and help recreate our world. Your strength is truly inspiring. It's important not to give up. By the way, good luck to you for finding your sister. Awesome. This was so good. So we also have a little bit of a information here of what really happened to this planet. And of course, as usual, the humans is what happened. Now, as I was saying, when I was trying to do this in my first playthrough, there was a bug. I could not climb on this mushroom, right? So I could not climb on top of this giant frog over here. But now we can because the bug has been fixed with the official release of the game. And there we go. This is the question mark that I needed. Discover all the points of interest. Hey, we also discover all the points of interest. There we go. Awesome. Awesome indeed. Alright, let's keep it going because we have tons of things to do still. Look at him just taking care of the eggs. That's awesome. Also, if I go in here, I can now finally remove that checkpoint. Let me also go here and put another one over here because that's where I'm going to have to go to next.